Morning, my brothers and sisters, on one of the most beautiful mornings of the year. Today, finding purpose in your life. We're going to look at Psalm 138. Now, we all need purpose for our life, and what's yours? And then the question is, where did you get it? So, we're going to look at 8 verses that David wrote, and in 2 of them, the word hesed is mentioned. That's my favorite Old Testament word. If there's a better one, please let me know what it is. But hesed is this Hebrew word that's translated into many English Bibles as steadfast love, sometimes the loving kindness of the Lord. And he's going to capitalize on it in this particular psalm as an act of fidelity within an infinite time frame. So hesed is like noting and examining and studying and celebrating a single drop of water that's taken out of this raging torrent of water that is God's faithfulness and activity over time. So, both the drop of water and that's God's personal contact today, and the deluge of every constant historical contact is worthy of our consideration. So, therefore, it is the celebration both of what God is doing for me right now and right here, and the celebration that God is keeping every single one of his promises for every single moment from now until eternity. So that's what Hesed is. So the Lord is going to be proven true in every single instance of history, in archaeology, in geology, in science, in prophecy, and in faithfulness. So this is the historical context that David injects into this praise and thanksgiving psalm that is 138. Here it is, verse 1. I give you thanks, O Lord, with my whole heart. Before the gods I sing your praise. I bow down toward your holy temple and give thanks to your name for your steadfast love and your faithfulness. For you have exalted above all things your name and your word. On that day I called you, you answered me. My strength of soul you increased. So David here is thanking with his whole heart. A divided heart is not the vessels that the Lord is looking to work with. So praise, thanks, bowing down, for your name is exalted. Your word is exalted. Specifically, you have answered me on the day that I called you. So, do you need an increase in the strength of your soul? Then Psalm 138 is for you. Let me continue with the psalm, verse 4. All the kings of the earth shall give you thanks, O Lord, for they have heard the words of your mouth, and they shall sing of the ways of the Lord, for great is the glory of the Lord. So may the rulers and leaders and kings of the world hear and sing and acknowledge the glory of the Lord. So what is glory? Glory is the character and the characteristics of God that he has, and fortunately he shares with us. He reveals them frequently. Verse 6. For though the Lord is high, he regards the lowly. That's so beautiful. Though the Lord is high, he regards the lowly. But the haughty he knows from afar. Though I walk in the midst of trouble, you preserve my life. You stretch out your hand against the wrath of my enemies, and your right hand delivers me. Verse 8, the final verse. The Lord will fulfill his purpose for me. Your steadfast love, O Lord, endures forever. Do not forsake the work of your hands. So here's an amazing characteristics of God. So the Lord is high, but regards the lowly. And it is those who bow down that he bows down to. You can write that down. It is those who bow down that he bows down to. It's like it says in Psalm 18, verse 9. He bowed the heavens and came down. So it's the Lord that bends himself towards the humble before him. So the rescue of the Lord is in the context of relationship, not rebellion. So the lowly they make themselves lowly. The haughty make themselves haughty. So we have something to say as to whether the Lord regards us closely or whether he knows us from afar. So my question is, who wouldn't want friendship and closeness with God? Well, all of us in a sense that are sinners and hard-hearted. So Lord, please change our hearts. All right, so do you need an increase in the strength of your soul? Then Psalm 138 is for you. So we may ask, that the rulers and leaders and kings of our world, may they hear and sing and acknowledge the glory of the Lord. Pray that for your leader today. And I ask that you help us be lowly before you, setting our hearts correctly to get you to have the right regard for us. We set our hearts in the right way. Be aware of me, Lord. Reveal yourself to me. I'm thinking of Psalm 139. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there be any grievous way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. So if you walk in the midst of trouble, Psalm 138 is for you. Like all Psalms, both David and the Lord knows that there's trouble, that there's enemies, and need for deliverance. So do not forsake your work of your hands, is how the psalm ends in verse 8. And what is he talking about? He's talking about me. So I am in an historical scene of God's purpose and faithfulness, and he has a purpose for me in it. The Lord will fulfill his purpose for me. So do you need a grand purpose, a godly purpose for your life? Then Psalm 138 and the hesed that it talks about through history is for you. Purpose is found when we align ourselves within this torrent that is God's purpose. It is found in him. Thanks again for joining me on this beautiful early winter day. Thanks for being here.